Great, let's get started. We'll start by adding in 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of vegetable oil, and mix that. It should look something like apple syrup. And then add in 2 eggs. These are 2 large eggs, and you want to beat that in until it looks creamy. Something like that, and then you'll add in your vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon and 1 cup of milk. You want to mix until the sugar dissolves, well, most of it at least, before you can add in your dry ingredients, which you want to add in half portions. So you'll mix in the first half and make sure that everything is well mixed in. And then add in the remaining half and mix that in. The dough will be thick, but don't worry, we'll add in 1 cup of hot coffee. The hot coffee just helps bring out the cocoa powder, and coffee and chocolate are the best combination. So your mixture should be light and running, something like this. Just use a spatula to scrape off the sides and make sure that everything is well mixed in before you can transfer the butter to your prepped pan. I love chocolate cake. So we're going to bake this for 50 minutes on 180 degrees. Now that our cake is ready, we are going to trim off the top dome because I want my cake to be even. If you don't have a dome, that's fine. You can go ahead and just slice your cake into whatever number of layers you want. I'm going for 3 layers because I love layers. When you cut into a cake and you see the layers on the side of a slice of cake, it's almost the most beautiful thing ever. So I'm doing 3 layers. You can go crazy and do 4, as many as you want, but be careful, especially if you're the one who's slicing into the cakes. If you bake them separately, that's even better. It avoids this trouble of slicing and making sure that you have even layers. Now we're making the peanut butter cream, which is where the fun is. I'm using slightly cold butter, if not room temperature butter, which I had chopped, and then using a hand mixer, I'm just going to beat this in for about 6 minutes. So 2 minutes the first time, and then you want to use a spatula to just scrape off the sides and make sure that everything is mixed in evenly, and then mix again for another 2 minutes. The rule of thumb should be that your butter should almost double in size. That's how you know that you have enough air inside there. Now we'll add our natural peanut butter, and of course I'm using your peanuts because it's 100% natural. This is just grounded peanuts, and that's what I want. Look at that. Just add in some 2 scoops. That looks so good. And then mix that in. We'll now sift in our icing sugar. This is 2 cups of icing sugar, but we're going to mix that in half portions. So mix in the first cup. And you want to start with low speed, or else you'll be covered in powder by the time this is done. So you start with low heat and then bump up the speed as you move along. So we'll mix in the remaining half for about a minute, and you can see that our butter has doubled in size and volume. So just using a spatula, scrape off the sides and make sure that everything is mixed in. Doesn't that look good? Tastes even better. So now that we have our buttercream ready, it's layering our cake. You want to put in a little smudge at the bottom to hold the cake. And then of course, we're going to start with a layer of peanut butter cream and then a layer of thin dark chocolate ganache. Because we're making a chocolate cake but with peanut buttercream. So we want to add another layer of chocolate. You can absolutely take this out. It's all up to you. Decorating a cake is all about your art and your design and basically how you want the cake to look like. It's all up to you. There's no standard way to go about it. As long as you know the basics, everything else will just fall into place. So I'm going to crown coat to the dark chocolate ganache because I'm going to use the peanut butter cream for the top deco part. So I just want to layer this with a dark chocolate. Oh, that looks so good. You could almost just serve this as it is right now. But no, we have to go the extra mile because we are extra. I want to get all the chocolate in there, all the way. That looks so good. Now that that's ready, we'll chill it for at least 2 hours. I left mine overnight, after which we can now add our top cream layers. So I'm keeping it simple. I'll just do a top layer of peanut butter cream, and then I'm going to add some chocolate shavings and some broken pieces of peanuts on top. So just enjoy the rest of this video. I absolutely love making cake. It's therapeutic for me, and it's even better getting to slice into it and eat it. It's the best thing ever. Don't you just love cake? Even just watching cake being baked and prepared is like therapy for me. And honestly, this was one of the best cakes I have ever made. I enjoyed making it because I wasn't so sure of chocolate and peanut butter before. I'm not usually a fan of peanut butter or peanuts in general in sweet stuff. I don't like nuts in my chocolate, but this cake was the best. Oh, I absolutely loved making it. Remember to check out Yo. Their contacts are in the description below. They deliver, so if you want them to deliver a bunch of peanut butter jars at your place, just call them and you get 100% pure peanut butter. And look, there is our cake. Simple, beautiful. I like a rustic cake and I cannot wait to slice into it. So let's do it. Ta-da! And there we have it. There you have it. Chocolate cake layered with peanut butter, buttercream, and dark chocolate ganache. And you can enjoy your cake. Yum yum. Thank you guys. Remember to subscribe. If you like the video, share. If you want to order, call me.